Hello everyone and welcome back to another Snapshot video, and today we're doing Snapshot 14w04a. Now, this week's Snapshot, again, sorry it's late, but you know, that's how it happens. Anyway, a couple of things that you may have noticed just off the bat, but item frames can now be rotated rather than every 90 degrees, now every 45 degrees. So as you can see, every time you rotate it, you know, it looks like, you know, I was just using levers as an example, you know, because look, they're all pointing towards the sign. Another thing is as well is the buttons can now be placed on top of, you know, on top of surfaces and on the bottom of surfaces. And obviously, you know, if you push them, it works, just because, you know, that's how a button works. Oh wow. But you know, it's easy to do really. You just get a button, right click on the floor, and it just gets placed. No question on how about rotatable, like which direction it'll go in. Like for example, you can't have them on the side. Like that would be a shame. Maybe like if there's a way, like if you were facing it, like with the logs, maybe. Then like you place it that way. Anyway, also as well, if you press F3, you now get this smart thing. You get this little graph in the middle. Now, if anyone doesn't know what this is, it's like an XYZ graph, and it also tells you like where you are, kind of. If like, I don't know how to explain it really. But say for example, if I was to look down, then you would see the X and the Z coordinate, which is the red and that. Whereas if I were to look this way, for example, then I'm looking at the Z coordinate, which is the red one, and as you can see, Z is now bold. Let's see if I'm, there you go. You can see how it's bold, and that's because I'm red, because I'm looking at that, and I can see why. You know, it kind of shows you like what you're looking at on screen. What's a better way? There you go. So this way, if you're looking at the X coordinate, which is the blue one, as you can tell because it's bold, so it would show the blue, which is the cross, and you know, I was like that. But yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of weird that it gets rid of your middle axis though. Like, took me a while to get used to it, but you know, it works. But also not much really has improved on the F3 apart from those really. Obviously, if you notice it, feel free to say. Another thing is as well is that item frames now give out a red zone pulse. I think it's only to comparators. So if there's no item, as you see, I saw there was a block in there and it had a 1 block pulse. If you put a block in, oh god, oh, there you go. There you go, there's a bug. Okay, so if you put 1 in, like 1 item, obviously, you know, it'll go out for 1 block. If you rotate it once, then it'll do 2 blocks. And again, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, it's lighting up 6, 7, 8. Does it go any more than 8? No, it goes off at 8. So there you go, as you can see, it goes for a certain distance how much it's rotated. So that's pretty cool, cool mechanic though that you can use in like maps if you feel the need to make that a puzzle somehow. I don't know how you would, but yes, that's pretty cool. Also as well, that villager AI has now been improved. I'll just whiz across to this village that I found. To you too. Also apologies for lag, it's just me fast travelling everywhere. But villagers will now actually do something. So if I get some bone meal, this is the best way to show it off. They will now harvest these crops, I'm assuming. Is this fully grown? Yeah, it's fully grown. So if I just do this a couple times. I think it just only works on potatoes, I saw it say. So, is this a potato? No. You gonna do anything? No. Alright, okay, I don't know if I can get it to work. Ah, there you go. So as you can see, he just harvested wheat. It says the villagers will now harvest, collect and replant. So not always, you know, just pick it up and chuck it, but they will actually replant now. So if I just keep, sorry. Sorry there, sir. So you had 20, no, it still doesn't change. So if I just keep redoing this to show you, but like existing villagers, they weren't doing it. I've just had to respawn that one as you saw. But he's now harvesting all of this wheat and that carrot as so. Let's do potatoes. Obviously there's no potatoes here, so I can't show you that. But yeah. And bread is crafted to be shared with fellow villagers as well. So that's also something about the villager AI. I like the villagers are now getting smarter now, as opposed to just sitting there going, ha, ha, ha. Okay, another thing is as well that the /particle command, a new command has been added as well, called the particle command. It works by typing /particle. As you can see, I've been messing around with it at the top, but I'll get to that in a second. So the arguments for it is /particle and then the name of the particle. So if I press tab, those are the names of the particles. You've got huge explosion, large explosion. I don't know how all of these work. I only know how the lava drop one works, or the drip lava, which you'll see shortly. Firework spark, bubble suspended, death suspended. So it's all those, you know, all that stuff that happens. And then you've also got to put in your XYZ and then XD, YD, ZD. I don't get that last bit. The XYZ is obviously, you know, your coordinate, but I just don't get the... I'm guessing maybe the drop distance would probably make sense. That's what it means. Begging pardon. You've also got speed, which is like how fast... Begging pardon again. So you've also got speed, which is how fast it goes, and you've also got count, which is of how many it happens. And you can also do player colon entity, I think that's it then? Not identity. There you go. So I've got this command set up already. Now, what I didn't know until recently is that if you press the tilde key, which is your shift hash, like if you do a shift and then press the hash key, it'll actually represent the coordinate for the command block. So if you then do like that set distance away, like from the block, so it'll do it 0.5 away from the block, 1, there, and then you've got the speed, which is at 0.1, and you've got 100. So I think this will work. There you go. So as you can see, it's gold dropping from the sky. I did have this scattered a bit actually, just to show you. But if I increase the amount, if I put it to like 999 or something stupid, and then press it, you'll see all of this, like so, and then it all drips. So obviously, you know, that's for that. You can also change this. I'm going to put 0 there and see if it works now. Does it work? No, I broke it. I did have it set up properly, but I was messing with it. Like I say, you can also change the speed. I'll increase it to 10. So right click, and it's not working. I broke it. Help! I need an adult. Oh jeez. So actually, no, that was right. So there's your 3 coordinates there, and then you got your speed and your count. So if I do that again to 10, just to show you. But I'm guessing the count is how long it's suspended in the air, maybe. Let's just increase this to 999 as well to see what happens. But yeah, I mean, it's best to just jump in, play around with it, see what happens. Hopefully this doesn't stay here forever now. No, okay. So I don't actually get the speed then. Let's just put on 0.1. But maybe, oh, I hear you say, what happens if you do that many? Well, hopefully it doesn't crash the game. It does crash the game, so that's good to know. Don't overdo it. I mean, it did work earlier when I tried to, you know, when I tried to get it to work. But obviously, you know, it can't handle, how many nines is that? 99,999,999 drips of lava at the same time. So there you go. That literally sums up the snapshot. I'll just have to leave it crash now. There is some other things which I'll quickly read off. Is that the fill command can only be used to replace specific blocks as long as the filler block is not a tile entity. Looting, which is something at the moment. Item frames can be rotated, as I've said. I've shown the comparators. Mossy stone, I've obviously said about in the previous ones. They've also addressed the iron and gold farm issues, because I know a lot of people were moaning about the, you know, the iron golems and all that farm stuff not working, but now it obviously does. And literally, skins and capes are now distributed to a few servers, and that's about it really, and the rest is just bugs. If you want to check out all the bugs that are fixed for this snapshot, you can obviously check out the snapshot on the Mojang website, or the changelog, which I'll link from Redstone Helper on Reddit. But that literally is it for this snapshot of 04A. There is a B coming soon, maybe optimise some performance, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.